Amazing. This is what they call the Alps of Albania. You probably can't hear it, but the wind is blowing quite hard here. But look down through there. Stunning, beautiful country. I love it. I absolutely love it. Cross there, not sure what that means. Let me go back over here. And get some pictures or a video. Get some video to show you guys. I don't know if this wind is showing up, but that's where what we came over right there, up that road there. And it is a lot cooler up here, but again, this is what they call the Alps of Albania, and I love it. I absolutely do. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it up here or not, because when we got to the lake in Skoder area, I didn't really care for the vibe of the area, but I sure do like this. This is my kind of place, I reckon, because I'm a true mountain man. I'm from West Virginia. West by God.
So this is going down the hill.
Yeah, we're going down the mountain.
I'm going to turn you just a little bit so you can see this mountain over here with all the snow cap. And then the one in front of us is the same. Way up there.
Away we go. Birch. But they don't peel. These trees aren't peeling, are they? But well, birch don't peel either.
Birch don't necessarily peel. It busts open like.
What is that tree in Alaska that peels? Is it birch?
Uh-huh.
And these don't, but they have all the eyes on them like birch do. And they're speckledy like birch is.
They look like birch to me because of the bark, but I don't know that the peeling is necessarily...
Maybe a different species of birch too.
Yeah.
But there is quite a few pine trees here.
Good. You got space though.
I know. Yeah. It's not so bad flying and living on the edge when you're on the bottom. Or you're close to the bottom, but when you're like 1,000 feet in the air.
Imagine living up that road.
Yeah. When you're 1,000 feet up the mountainside and there's only trees to stop you from going down. You know, and there's no guardrail. It's a little disconcerting, but you know, not a problem. I don't see no car. Okay. Oh, there he is. Sweet.
That's why I said you will.
He was sharing, sort of. That must be them little concrete cap things there. Must be where the water drains out from the one side of the road to the other and down the mountain. like natural springs, you know?
Keep it from eroding, yeah.
Yeah. And you can see them right there, like a little bridge-like thing.
Yeah, and that's what we're gonna do, switchbacks again.
Oh, look, a motorcycle.
Whole troop of them.
2 of them. Buddy, you can't ride side by side up the mountain.
At least they don't have that much space they take.
Yeah. People stopping there and putting their nonsense on the cross. Pretty good switchbacks.
That's where we came from. See those cars coming down. Completely blind corner. That one's gonna be fun.
We're most definitely coming down a little quicker than we went up, but this would be awesomely fun on snow and ice, you know, to come down this. It's probably an 8% grade. Sounds like
Yeah, no.
sounds like fun. You would come down in an old beat up car with a parachute.
You would hope.
Wowzers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this is quite the experience. That's all I can say. It's beautiful.
Our driver is doing fantastic.
It's a beautiful drive, you know, and we're getting closer and closer to the bottom. It's absolutely what I think is a really beautiful drive. But
Oh, now they want to go.
well, they had to stop and get some pictures, you know. And she was in that corner, so and she was scared to get close to the edge.
See, these are the curves. See how that road bends?
That's the hairpin.
Back on itself. Look at that.
Yes, this is the hairpin. You look at it on the map, it looks like it runs over top of each other.
At least those are stone stoppers.
Yeah, those were probably pre-metal, or they just did them because they're pretty.
I think it's a little of both. I think they were more easily to get up here. The rocks were here.
And see these here, I think they put them wood on the metal there. So people, if they decide they want to rub rail all the way down, it's not quite so hard on your paint job. I mean, it wouldn't be good by any stretch of the imagination, but
Still better than over the edge. Like that.
yeah. All right, when we get to the bottom, I'll show you that.
See over that. See
This is some beautiful stuff here.
Slow down.
What are you scared of? Psh.
That's at the hotel. Oh, pretty nice.
Beautiful little spot. Look at that. Down in the valley. Oh my goodness. Let's keep on going.
Talk about your switchbacks here. Holy heck.
Yeah, this is some beautiful stuff here though. Let me see if I can get some. Look at that down there. Absolutely amazingly beautiful. Love it, love it, love. Oh. All right, through a little hole.
Village stuff. Oh,
And look at this. Getting ready to go by. It's gonna be like a water supply coming out off the mountain. Wow. I bet that's some of the best spring water you could drink.
that would have been a good place to stop and get a good video. It's old. Nice there.
I can drive 90 down a switchback mountain making a video. Woohoo! Yeah, Bo's just scared.
I may or may not be holding on really tightly. The grandma.
She is, I promise you. There's probably teeth marks in the seat where she's sitting.
It's just a wee bit daunting.
I find all this quite interesting down here. Okay guys, I told you I'd find some more cool stuff. Look here, look at this river. Down here. They walk down here. River that goes down the mountain from the switchbacks and everything. We came down from way up there. Freaking amazing. Let's see if I can fall in. No, I don't want to fall in. I bet the water is absolutely cold. It's amazing. Bluish. And there's two holes here that we're gonna go see, called the Big Blue and the Little Hole, Blue Hole or something like that. I'll know when I get there. Look at this. We're in Theth, Albania, and the traffic jam is coming. Holy smokes.
Terrible traffic jam.
Look at them. Oh, they're gonna mob me.
Who's got a hairdo now? Look at Molly.
Yeah, he's got a hairdo.
Hi, little one.
Hi, cheapies.
Hi, little one. You're cute too.
Oh, poor you.
You made a joke. You.
They going home for the night. Huh. Amazing. Hey guys, like I said, I'd find some more really interesting stuff. I have. I'm super interested. I don't know how to get in this field. Ooh, I see a gate. So, as most of you guys know, in the US, or maybe you don't know, let me get out of the way before I get ran over. Fuck, there's not a gate I can get in. Anyway, I wanted to see this hay they make right here. Yeah, well, hey, stay right. Oh, fuck.
There's a stitch on it.
I'm gonna jump over and I'm gonna go look at this hay because I want to see, I want to feel it and see what kind of hay it is and see how coarse it is. But you can see we're here on the mountain. It's pretty interesting. Pretty darn interesting. All right. If my wife will stand guard, I wonder if I'll break my damn neck. Yeah, probably. That's exactly what I expect you to do. Some stupid shit like that while I hang my nuts on their fence. All right, so as you guys know, or as you will soon find out as you watch more of my videos, I'm a farmer in the United States, and this is the original way that I started putting up my hay. I cut it by hand, and I have a scythe that I do it with. Now look at this. Ooh, this is probably some of the finest and nicest hay I've seen. Man, that's some real good hay. Ah, the smell is rich. It's awesome. So I would say they cut it off of this pasture here and they stacked it there. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. I'm sure me as a farmer, I'd look at it and go, let me turn you around here so you can see me. Me as a farmer, I'd go, what the freak are you doing in my field fucking with my stuff? But I couldn't imagine them being any different. So that hay, from what I've seen, that hay is probably some of the most primo hay you can buy. Better than any hay that, I won't say better than any hay we do in the US, but when I did hay in the US, I did it like that. I stacked it in piles and it was freaking amazing. Super good hay. Super good hay. So
We're going to take a picture of the rest of it soon.
I'm not going in there yet. I'm keeping on walking. There's an inn on the other side. I don't need to be on this side. But anyway, so like I said, I think that's the most primo way to make hay, because when I did my hay like that, I used to do 10 acres at a time. And I did 10 acres at a time, and I would feed that stuff to my horses, and my horses would pass up all of the commercial hay my wife would buy, and they would eat the hay that I made. I don't know why, but it was so much better, so much better. I got something else I found that I think is pretty interesting. I want you to see. So everybody wants to build container houses, right? So check this out. I would say if I had a thought about it, I know it's a container, and they've turned it into a little shop that they're selling products and coffee out of, like a little coffee shop. And it sure enough is a container. But, you know, it is what it is, kind of a deal. That's pretty cool. Pretty, I think that's pretty interesting. We're in part of Theth, Albainia. And it's a really neat little place. I think it is.
I'm struggling to get over.
So I feel like it's a really, really neat thing. So, I mean, you can tell looking at the valley here. And look, it's only like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But look, you can see all the mountains there. You can see the sun coming through the mountains. It only hits a few hours a day here. Amazing, which makes some of the best, greenest, richest stuff that you grow here. People don't understand that. And then you have this mountain here. I don't know if I don't think the video will show it, give it justice. But that looks to be close to 1,000 feet up to the top. And then look at that. The sun is shining and hitting that valley over there. Probably only hits it right now for just a few hours a day. Amazing. Amazing.